If we don't care about what the women are doing, but we're gonna care about what the men are doing.
But we do care about what the women are doing every damn week on this show. Before I first came on here, I didn't really know what it was about until I looked. I'm sorry, Patty. It's just a damn dumbass. He rich. The option will always be there. It's a matter of would he want to.
He's a rich man. What the hell do I care? He's a rich man. If rich men have no rules, please, Dylan, don't preach about morality anymore. Calling a husband to somebody that is still is married and has 2 baby mamas. What do you think is going to happen to you? The answer is?
I don't give a this thing. I'm sorry.
Yo, what's wrong?
This is the way you're saying.
It's too much. I'm getting overstimulated because y'all do this. Like y'all
Overstimulated.
No, that's not.
Dylan, you don't care about celebrities or rich people, but you've been on Anton for a year talking about celebrity stuff. Monday after Monday after Monday after Monday.
So I'm gonna bring you right back up here. All right. So we're gonna start with Dalen. Is it messy for Lotto to refer to 21 Savage as her husband while he is still legally married to the mother of his children? Do you want me to read that second part, Fatty, or leave that part alone?
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yes.
I don't think that it's messy. I just think that it's not, for one, our business or tasteful. Because I did scroll and see some stuff on Twitter, and I don't think that it's ideal to parade a relationship, no matter who you are, with a man or with a woman that is married. And even if those married individuals are not seeing eye to eye, or even if they're separated, or even if they have an arrangement, I don't think that that's something regular people should do. But I mean, for them, they're rich, so I really don't care what the hell she's doing or what he's.
Okay, she's doing a lot of over explaining. That's not being genuine to answer the actual question, because she says she doesn't care. But here's the thing about it: it still sets a certain example that you are speaking on right now on the panel.
Doing. If it is 21 Savages, baby, I don't know.
So before I go to SH, would it be messy of Ali if I impregnated another man's wife for me to go around saying that's my wife? Would that be messy while she's still married if I impregnated her and I'm going around saying that's my wife?
Hella disrespect.
I mean, if y'all in a relationship or an open relationship.
Would it be messy of me to do it?
Yeah.
If you're asking if it's messy for you to parade around that you got a married woman pregnant, just that, not that you have.
No. I'm calling her my wife. Hey man, this is my wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that if that's what you're openly doing, claiming someone else's wife as yours because you impregnated her, regardless of what their marital status is, I don't think that it's tasteful at all. I don't.
No, is it messy?
Well, when you say messy, I mean women.
Why she sound like she on a political campaign? Like she cannot say the word messy or even agree with Ali. This is crazy.
We use messy interchangeably for different things. So what do you mean by messy? Like
no, it's just messy. Like, you know what messy is.
Yeah.
It's I'm not. That's not my. So I'm not married to this woman. She was already in a relationship. I had access to her. I got her body. I got inside of her. I gave her a child, and I'm going around claiming that she's my wife while she's married. And and the woman is allowing me to claim her as well too. But she allowed me to get her pregnant while she's married. Are we both messy? If she's already in a whole marriage and I'm not in a marriage?
I think that I just wouldn't agree with the verbiage. I would definitely denounce it, but I would just use a different word because messy seems like it's not serious. Messy is used as like a playful word, but something like this is not playful. No one's playing when they're doing this. So that's why I say it's distasteful.
Dylan, or Dylan, whatever we want to call it. Messy, you know what it is. It's drama, it's nasty, it's raunchy, it's disrespectful. Messy is being messy. There is no political way you can spin it to say that, we use it sometimes just, it's girl talk. No, you don't. We all know what messy is. That is to be doing that type of behavior in the covenant of a marriage. That's why people don't believe in it anymore, because it doesn't really stand for anything. It doesn't have really any value attached to it because of this type of behavior that's going on.
and it's disrespectful as well. And it's not a good look for the woman, the wife, for the husband, estranged or not, or for the boyfriend.
Ooh, Dalen.
Politician.
I just don't
understand
why.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Full blown.
It's because we started out with her.
No, Ali, don't. Don't do
Go
it.
ahead, SH.
Black man speak, man. Please let the black man speak. Go ahead.
No, it's because he's going to give the answers to the test.
I'm gonna give it away, Dalen. That's why.
I thought you were asking my opinion. That's all. Like,
but Dalen, I gave you. Okay, you're right.
It's Dalen is like you say something, and then he says,
You'll
"No,
say
that's
everything but the
wrong.
word."
I want 5 apples." So the rest of the people say, "Oh, I have 5 apples for you."
Yeah. Like he's not robbing, but I would say he's stealing. Like that's what you're doing.
no, it's not. I think what you're doing is you're looking for me to affirm what you're saying. But the thing is, the result is still the same between you and I. I think you and I both would look at a situation like that with the same face you're looking at me like what the hell? What the fucky? But just because you would use your own word, somebody else may say, both of them deserve to get their ass beat. You may not have that same sentiment. So we can both agree that this is not a good look. This is not it. This is not the move. Nobody would want to say, oh, I want to do that too. So I just won't use the word messy, because when I use messy, I use it as someone is purposely, intentionally trying to stir a pot or make people uncomfortable.
Okay, her trying to put her own spin on messy is crazy as hell. Secondly, she the one said that this is a rich people thing. See, this is a topic when you come on a panel, and this is still speaking on marriage and how people should follow it, because people still use celebrities as an example. So you having a platform and being on different platforms and being able to speak about these things, you can give a good perspective that might help someone else out in a situation to say that you shouldn't do this type of things. When you look at what marriage is supposed to stand for, you shouldn't even actually do that or even go for it, so you don't have to stir up the mentality of certain people who might be on the fence.
That's why I just wouldn't use the word messy. But of course, I'm denouncing it in my own way. If you're looking for me to denounce that behavior, sure. But to rattle y'all's feathers, if you're rich, I don't give a damn if you do stuff like that. But if you're regular workers, 9-to-5ers, you can't be carrying on like people.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Wow. So no.
Okay, and I just got done talking. I wasn't trying to talk this quick again. But you cannot do that. You can't say the rich person can play this game, the regular person can't. Because there's one thing based upon morality and character. Just because someone is rich don't mean they can kill somebody and the regular person can't do it. It don't work like that. You still shouldn't do it. You get what I'm saying? So for her to try and even put that spin on it to say money now dictates the attributes that I'm supposed to have is crazy as hell. We know money can amplify certain things, but you should not use it in that way to say, now you can play with certain things in reality just because you got it.
No, Ali, no.
All right,
Ali, no. There's the notes thing. Ali, use the notes thing.
Let Ali speak. I want to hear. I like listening.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. Fatty's helping me. See, what we do in the brotherhood is that we listen to each other and hold each other accountable.
We have time to go back to what you said. Just make notes, Ali. We got it. SH.
Yeah, you're asking if it's messy to parade around in a situation that's not.
To call him a husband while he literally married to his ex-wife.
Yeah, that's stirring up drama. I'm looking at messy as stirring up stuff. Yeah, that could be seen. Yeah, that's messy.
Yeah, it is. It's a fact.
Okay. That's interesting. What about you, Maya? What you have to say?
It's crazy.
That's and wild. By the way, the nice to know that you live in a mansion. She's showing her mansion around. She's outside. Then she goes to the kitchen. Then she comes to the living room. Yeah, Maya.
Oh, I thought Maya was in the house they used to make Resident Evil 9.
Damn.
Ali must have been playing that game a lot because he used that same term when I came on the Pound of the March background, which is crazy.
That's not a bad thing. The house.
I didn't play it, so I don't know the joke.
The video game got a whole bunch of rooms you walk through. It looked like one of the rooms with a lady chasing you. I can show you the video. It looked like she's chasing you.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you play Resident Evil 9?
I think I've seen clips
of why Ali got so hype about that. You play Resident Evil 9? You want to get on the sticks?
That video game.
You get to my village, Resident Evil Village, Ali, with the tall lady.
It was the tall lady that
She's
was jumping
scary
up in
looking?
the wall.
That's
Oh,
Village.
Jumping
Yeah,
up in the
she's
wall.
scary with the white dress. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm
that's
talking
the
about.
best. They need to make a side game
Please.
off of her. Woo.
So we're speaking in reference of Lotto. Wait, no, not Lotto
Yeah,
and 21.
Yes. Is it messy for her to claim another man as her husband while he's already married?
I would say
And-
yes.
Okay.
That is messy.
That is.
Who's disagreeing? Who says it's not
No,
messy?
he's not. He's
I don't see the point we're making here, but what I will say is the fact that Lotto even has this type of stance for people is beyond me, because this woman done called most people broke and we all sang along to it, talking about we only go out of town on our birthdays. Brokey. Why we even sing
was her
songs
song.
like that when we are shading ourselves and we're giving this woman so much attention when she's never represented the average woman, and yet, you know, she
doesn't.
She claims to be in
She
her.
does with the ratchetness.
You would have thought she
Yeah.
would have gotten pregnant by other than 21, and yet here we are looking at her talking about it. I don't get it.
But isn't that most women's story right now? I got impregnated by the wrong dude. It was about this. Like, you know,
That
it's
is
funny.
true.
This is literally a script, right? You know, anybody has kids, can you raise your hands? Anybody that has kids, can you raise your hands, please?
Anybody that what?
That has kids, can you raise your hands if you have kids? Have you ever noticed that your baby has this cry that is literally a song when he's like pretending that he's like, "Ah," like you can literally predict what he's going to, how he's going to sound? Like, you ever got that? Like the cry from pain, the cry from anger, the cry from is completely different from the cry that he just wants attention, right? This is y'all woman. We already, as soon as I hear the song, I already know how it's going to go. Oh my God, I catch 21 Savage cheating with some hoes, and he's never home. And now I like, this is a script. She actually represents most of the woman in the West, because y'all give kids to the wrong woman, to the wrong man, and then you come to the good man that actually wanted you from the beginning and complain about said man when we all know for a fact you shouldn't be with that man in the first place.
It does sound like a played out song. It sounds like a broken record. And yes, that's what usually happens. You end up, but look at Cardi B situation. She went over to the other side and then got even more played after she said her husband was playing her. Lotto might be the same situation. You end up having a baby with him, and then you're going to start bashing him in the music, saying that he was the wrong one that you chose.
Calling a husband to somebody that is still is married and has 2 baby mamas. What do you think is going to happen to you? Go ahead, Maya. What do you think is going to happen? Actually, I have a different question. I apologize because I'm bad at doing this. And Mont, you catch it after this, right? Maya and SH, do you think Lotto is going to be 21 Savage last baby mama?
Probably not.
I
What
second.
about you, Maya?
I you know what? I hope.
I hope to win the Lotto too. Shout out to Lotto. I hope to win the Lotto, but I probably won't. Right? So, Maya, if you have to bet that beautiful house that you are on and that ring that you have on your hand, which is like a friendly bet, would you bet that this woman is the last baby mama he's going to get in his life? Okay, she's not.
I wouldn't bet nothing on that.
What about you, Dylan?
She like, I don't want to answer.
I'm sorry, Patty. It's just a damn dumbass. He rich. The option will always be there. It's a matter of would
What do
he
you
want
mean?
to. So the
What does she mean by the option will always be there? Like, I'm not understanding that, because a regular person can do the exact same thing when it comes down to being messy with marriage.
likelihood is high. Otherwise, he would have married this young lady to show his commitment to less likely being able to hop in bed with the next woman and create another life.
So the answer is?
I don't give a f. That's the answer. I'm sorry.
Yo, what's wrong?
Like I'm thinking about this. I mean, we're talking about rich men. What have men with resources and successfulness done for the beginning of time?
Yes.
Take
I'm I will
Hold
say
up,
this because
man.
it's fine for you to say that. I just find it a little bit disrespectful.
Hold on. Before I had to get into his spiel, she said that rich men have never done nothing for society. Like, see, I don't think she understands that rich people still try and drive the standard for the world when it comes to innovation. The things that we partake in, the things that we use, the benefits. I'm not saying all of them are all good. There's some bad that comes out from innovation, but we can't sit right here and say rich guys ain't doing nothing. That's the same argument as some people saying, oh, because he got money, he don't have to work hard. That's not true. Because to get the money, there is hard work. He might not work the same way like the next man does, but he still has to put in hard work to make sure that he maintains and continues the legacy.
For people to come on panels just to say, I don't care. See what I'm saying?
I didn't say that. Y'all asked me a few questions beforehand. I didn't, really think too much of it, but I engage. I may not always agree.
No. I'm just saying that is in my opinion. Once again, you could just say no, right? Because that's what you believe, right? But instead of saying no and move along, you have to go on a 3-minute monologue just to say, I don't care, when the answer is clearly no. And we wouldn't do that to you, Dalen. So now all of a sudden, you know what?
No.
I'll leave it alone. No, it's fine.
Dalen, this is the what he's saying.
Too much. I'm getting overstimulated because y'all do this. Like y'all
overstimulated.
No, that's not.
Man, you done been on multiple goddamn hundreds of panels and you talking about you feel overstimulated. I've never heard something like that in my life. What are you going through? Menopause or some shit? Like, I don't understand.
That's not what he was saying. The fact that if this was flipped and we were talking about what a man was just doing to a woman, you would have conceded the fact it was messy. You would have cared about having the conversation. We would have shed light on the fact this dude is a deadbeat. He impregnating everybody. If we were talking about Nick Cannons or we were talking about the Cam Newtons and how they dealing with all these women, but they ain't giving them commitment except for the last one. They probably can't even take care of the kids. Every time we come back to like judging or giving a say about women don't want to have that conversation. They get extremely quiet and they don't want to make judgment on it either because they vicariously live through them, or they may be doing the same thing and they don't want to be called out. How do we keep asking us to both come to the table as righteous human beings that's supposed to be here together and build together when we can condemn the man all day long and judge men all day long and give labels all day long, but we don't want to talk about what the sisters are doing? How is that fair? How is that going to help us grow and evolve if we don't care about, and I'm landing, if we don't care about what the women are doing, but we're going to care about what the men are doing?
But we do care about what the women are doing every damn week on this show. Before I first came on here, I didn't really know what it was about until I looked. And there's a lot of accountability that we want to apply to women specifically. I don't knock it. I support y'all's channel. Do what y'all do. Y'all are great.
But this is personal because she's trying to make it a thing to say that all they do is bash women. But right now, you can bash 21 because he's a guy doing something wrong. So it's not all just women at this moment.
But if there is something that you're asking, if you ask me 5 things and 1 out of the 5 things are not, I'm not giving you a response, the way that you would like it. I mean, you don't even get to know how I think about men or women unless we talk about men. I hold men and women to the same accountability because really men and women are not the same. So you
No,
can't
you
always.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because when I asked you about these men and he was going to be portrayed on the bad light, you said he's rich. He's rich. You are actually no. Let me finish. You are actually caping for the bad man. Because as long as he has money, he's good to go. Yep. I put you, Dylan. No, please, Dylan, please stop. Dylan, please stop. And I'll give you the microphone after I'm done. Dylan, I'll give you the microphone. I'll give you the microphone when I'm done. This is why y'all lie on us. This is how you lie on us. This is the show where we talk shit about woman or we put woman on an accountability shit. I bring you 21 Savage, a drill rapper that has 2 baby mamas going on a 3rd, impregnated the woman while still married and all that shit. You have all the opportunity to talk trash about a man, put accountability on a man and doing all these things. And the first thing you did, instead of actually doing what you tell us to do, right?
I should be looking.
He's a rich man. What the hell do I care? He's a rich man. If rich men have no rules, Please, Dylan, don't preach about morality anymore. Please, Dylan, don't say men are promiscuous too. Please, Dylan, don't say that men are going to do what they need to do, because the only difference between me and him is that he's rich and I'm not.
Exactly.
Now you have the floor uninterrupted. I'm not going to cut you off.
Hold on. Yeah, if 21 didn't have that money, he would just be a regular, either Atlanta nigga or a regular British nigga, wherever he's actually from. He would just be a regular guy. We can't use money and say that somebody shouldn't have standards, morals, character. It does not work like that. If you have money, yes, you might be able to get in certain, places a little bit easier. You might be able to get out of situations easier. But we can't sit right here and say because you have it, you're supposed to act a certain way. It does not work like that. That's when you got to be internal. You have to be correct with yourself, your character, and your alignment. And for her to use that and then to preach one thing and say that, oh, it doesn't matter, you can't do that. You still have to give some type of discernment and layout to how someone should act in a normal situation.
You go afterwards.
He cooked her on that.
Your mic, Dalen. Your mic.
He cooked her on that.
Let me see if it came back.
Okay, how about now?
There you go. You're good now.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't talk about 21 Savage alone because he's rich. He can do what he wants. I said rich people. I said I don't care about what rich people do. And I do not lie on men. I don't. Just because I don't say what you want me to say does not mean I think the opposite of what you think. You don't probe enough and you don't ask enough to figure out what I think. And you don't even like the way that I apply accountability, because when I do, I make sure it's effective. You do it because it makes a woman sound bad. So I'm not against what you're doing, but if you're asking me certain questions and I'm not really sure what you're trying to get out of it, I'll just answer it the best way that I can. And to Ali, earlier when you were like, well, if a man did this, how about ask me, well, what would you think about if a man did this? And let me finish my response in its totality. And then you can be able to get feedback based on what I said. So you can see that I'm not a part of this gender war conversation that the internet is on.
Yes,
I love my black men so much. I love them so much they birthed me. I love them so much I sit on one every night. I love them so much I gave birth to one. And I can compliment the ones that I see out and about. So I just would like, for the benefit of the doubt, before we just decide to assign me as the oppositions to y'all.
Wouldn't love still mean that you can criticize? Critiques mean that you still care and that you're trying to, show someone something that they possibly might be doing. It's nothing wrong with critiquing, man. Critiquing makes you better. I love getting critiqued. Critique me so I know how to improve, because if you never get critiqued, you will probably stay the same and you might stay stagnant.
Sure. And Dylan, you don't care about celebrities or rich people, but you've been on Anton for a year talking about celebrity stuff. Monday after Monday after Monday after Monday, including with me on the panel, right? So for the other side with the 1 million subscribers, you can sit down for 3 hours and talk about celebrities left and right, because antondaniels have clout and we have little clout. Now you come over here and you pretend you don't have these conversations, when literally the reason you were invited was because we saw you on other panels having conversations about relationships and celebrities. But all of a sudden, Dylan is above the conversation. So once again, I got you. No, I got you, Dylan. Let Ali get 500,000. Let Fetty get another 500,000. And then when we actually get enough clout and enough money, we're going to ask you the same questions to see if you have opinion.
Hold on, Maya, stay talking. You busting down that crab leg, baby girl, in the camera. You can't do it like that, all right?
About celebrities or not. Go ahead, Monten, interrupted. No, I already heard it.
I'm not going to project what you feel about Anton.
Where did I lie?
Project.
Okay, answer this question. Where did I lie? No, point the lie. Point the lie. Where did I lie?
Well, you're bringing up Anton. First of all,
point the lie. Where did I lie? I'm lying, right? Correct me.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Yes, correct me. Where did I lie in what I said? Correct me.
Did you just mute and unmute me? See that you can't do stuff.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, Dalen. No, he didn't. Dalen, you're not. It's your side. He didn't mute. Hey, Dalen, can you just Dalen? Hey, Dalen, he's asking you, when you're on Anton's panels, you'll have conversations about celebrities. Is he lying about that?
Now, I never said that he was a liar about it. I'm trying to respond to his premise. on that show, if you watch, you put and I think you like doing this. You want me here so you can pretend you're getting this worked up before I even say anything. That's not cool and that's not respectful to me if you want to ask me to be here. The same flack that you're giving me all the time.
Let her keep talking.
No, hold on, y'all. Hey, Dale.
Hold on, this didn't even start like that. They just asked you about the 21 and Lotto situation. Was it messy? This never turned into Anton about hating. You just didn't want to participate when you came onto the platform. It is what it is. And then she said things to make herself sound crazy, which is why Fatty said that, hey, you've been on Anton shows talking about celebrities. Now all of a sudden you don't care. It doesn't make sense.
Ali, let her do let her say whatever she wants to say.
Fatty just said we brung you here because we see you have conversations and you give context. Yeah. You break it down. Right now, we ask you a question and I don't care. You talked about not wanting to talk about it instead of talking about. Instead of asking the question, we asked you. You talked about not wanting to talk about it, but you talk about it on Anton shows when there's issues that relates around celebrities. You'll give context. You'll answer the question, but right here, first you didn't want to answer about whether it was messy or not, and then when we asked to give more context about that situation, you said, "You know what? Honestly, I don't care."
Ali, why are you doing that? I mean, you have to understand. Oh, I don't know if I'm over talking you because it must be a delay.
No, you're not. No. You respond.
But their platform is completely different. And if you really want me to tell you, the panelists have enough time to verbulate and converse with one another, and then we all kind of get an understanding of what we all have to say, and then we apply feedback like that. Saying that I'll have this conversation here, maybe you don't watch all of them, but sometimes I'll be like, I don't give a fuck, and I'll say fuck yeah, so it's like, don't pretend that I don't keep the same energy, and at the same time I'm not going to be in the same mood all the time. I'm actually taken care of over there like that, and I build those relationships and those rapports.
Wait, they paying you?
Oh, I knew that.
Look, I'm not on any type of contract. I'm no one's employee.
So what are you talking about?
My employers. What I mean is that the respect, and when I have something to say, people wait till they build a rapport with me long enough to act like I'm just this,
No.
That is not true. I've watched the panels plenty of episodes, and it's not always respectful. If you say some crazy shit, they cutting you off and they definitely gonna jump they point down your throat. I don't know what she's talking about. They have this rapport, I'm being taken care of. And if it ain't money involved, how are you really being taken care of? It's just a panel, you just coming there to talk.
Deviate from the conversation.
No, Dylan. You said they take care of me.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I do.
Well, when I come on, I'll have riffraff for different people, but at the same time, they'll defend me when they see I'm getting panel jump. If there are times where I can't make it, they'll let me come late or invite me to different stuff. So it's like and the respect. So when I say I'm being taken care of, I'm saying, like, as a panelist, it's a more smoother interaction. So I'm not trying to shit on the show.
No, that's fair. So on last show, you had Don Quisha and Love on your corner. So people actually jump you. You went on your side. Coco was here. She remembers that shit when y'all were trying to jump Melanin. Both of y'all were on your side. They let me come in late. You came in 3 hours on this show right now. We allow you to come in 3 hours late on your show because you value your input. So once again, you are telling that they are different because you feel like it, because you respect them more than we respect us. Because like I said, if you let me finish.
If you lying on me, and I already told you that I was
I'm not letting you okay, so we good. Now we good. We good.
Don't lie to me.
No, we good. No, we good. If you're not going to let me finish, we don't have to be talking. We good. Let's go to the show.
When I come here, that's what you do when I come here. You have the 3-minute monologue.
I didn't let you finish.
What you think?
I didn't let you finish.
He let her
one
talk.
second. I didn't let you finish and say why are they different. I didn't let you finish.
But now you're giving feedback as if I insulted. There's nothing.
You know what? Now, hey, Dylan, I apologize. I will do something that I didn't do with Dalia. Thank you.
The main thing was this, Dalen.
Yeah,
Is
y'all
Fatty
That is
asked you to
crazy.
point out the difference between that show and this show, where you added context and you answered. We brought you here so you could answer the question, and respectfully, when you didn't answer it, it's almost condescending to the show because we brought you here to answer the question,
Yeah.
and we valued your answer as well too. We wouldn't bring you here if we didn't. That's all we saying. So if you asking me, if you brought me on your show, respectfully, they'll go, hey Ali, I be coming on your panels. Can you and Fatty come to my panels?
Yeah.
And then you ask me a question, I go, I don't care. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Would be
It's the way it just
strange.
comes off when you're going, I don't care about it, and I answering the question versus us just asking you the question because we want to have get your perspective. Can you understand the misunderstanding or the?
Yeah, that's why.
She need to worry about getting that Wi-Fi first. Opposed to anybody attacking her, she need to attack the company. Whoever provides her service, she need to attack. Whether it's AT&T, whether it's Xfinity, please attack them to get them gigs up.
I didn't say I didn't.
Hey, Dalen, refresh real quick. Your side's breaking up.
Yeah,
Just
attack. You attacking the wrong people. You attacking the wrong ones. I think you got another fight on your hands. I'm gonna leave it right there though. I'm gonna leave it right there. Y'all can watch the rest in its entirety. I ain't gonna lie, Dylan came into it wrong from the very beginning. And I'm not gonna lie, being on these panels and then reacting, you definitely see where when people are not genuine with the way how they answer questions, it makes it a whole lot more difficult. And especially in this manner right here. If someone asks you a straight answer and you try and run around it. And I've done it before. So I'm not speaking as if I don't come from a place of understanding. I have done it. So I understand why it is frustrating. And now seeing it, that's something that I want to make sure that I work on so I don't run around questions and can't answer things properly because it makes the conversation difficult. I think she came out trying to be a contrarian, not wanting to use the word messy for some reason. I don't know if that was a trigger word for her or it made her look bad. I think she came on there looking more, tried to be more elegant, proper type of, tone or whatnot, the way how she was speaking. But I've seen her in a very raunchy manner on the Daniels panels. I've seen her like that before. So I'm not going to sit here and say she's just some saint or she's just some elegant type of woman. I've seen her in both lights. So to come over here and then act like you don't want to answer the questions or this is messy, I don't want to engage in this. I've seen you engage in worse. That's where the conversation becomes disingenuous. And that's when Fatty mentioned, you've been on hundreds of panels. And Ali and Fatty, they run their panel the way how they run it. This is their show. So if they come in, and I remember when I had my panels going, hey, if I'm going to cut you off, I'm going to cut you off because I need context. It's my show though. If they run their show, they can run it how they want to. If they need to cut you off to ask for more clarity, they have the right to do so. They ask you to be quiet. Guess what? You need to be quiet. I've been on their panels, and guess what? When they say be quiet, hey, I need to be quiet. It's they shit. I can't argue with them. I'm in their house. Why would I try and F their house up? I'm not going to do that because it has to be a respect factor on who platform it is. When they came on the mine, I was able to, do the same thing or whatnot. So it's just a difference. And I don't have any issue with the way how they run it. Hey, it's entertainment. It's education. It's informative. And they walk down points very well. I'm not sitting here acting like they don't. They definitely do. Which is why Fatty was able to catch her every single time that she even tried to explain herself. It just sounded more crazy and crazy. She honestly started digging herself a deeper hole. Just deeper and deeper, because even instances where I'm like, yo, I've seen the opposite. Fatty said it immediately. So everybody's thinking the same thing, whether they're saying it or not, because it's just a two-person conversation. But I think Dylan was being very disingenuous. And y'all can watch this in its entirety. Shout out to the Untouchable Empire. Shout out to Fatty and Ali. Definitely respect them guys. I appreciate them as well. Fatty helped me out very early on, man. When I was doing my panels, he came onto my panel, helped me out, got me people on there. So I just want to give them their flowers for sure, because people in this space, people don't really get their flowers when everybody just constantly trying to do. Everybody just constantly trying to create. So it's kind of hard to just stop and say, hey man, let me just, give your props. Everybody's just constantly. So just wanted to say that, man. I appreciate them guys for sure. Make sure y'all like the video. Comment below. I am on vacation right now as well. So I have the traveling setup once again. I got to get a better traveling setup because I take a large PC with me. I'm going to switch to a laptop setup so I can make this a little bit easier on myself. But yeah, out here in Florida, you know, spending some time with the kids and the family for the you know, spring break or whatnot. And hopefully I have some pictures uploaded so y'all can see some of the festivities we can, you know, having or whatnot. But make sure y'all like the video, hype the video. This your guy JayBReacts, and until next time, y'all, peace.